If you click on this video, just like you would watch that movie till the end, just like you would watch that music till the end, I indulge you to watch this video till the end, to help someone out there who needs you, to help our loved ones, our sisters, our young girls. Abuse and rape is a serious thing, and no one deserves to go through such pains. We need justice. Justice for our daughters, justice for our young girls, our friends, our sisters, our mothers. We need justice. And we need that justice now. Someone somewhere needs you. Help them today. Speak out for them.
Hello dazzlers, welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you're new here, thank you for joining me. My name is Gucci Patrick and you're welcome. For all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Today we're going to be doing something different from normal. Okay, if you don't know, my channel is all about beauty, fashion, lifestyle vlogs, you know, talks, like I put it in my banner already. So I've been doing quite a lot of beauty lately. So this video is a collab with a YouTuber, a young beautiful girl. Her name is PAMELA IB. You want to go check her out, you know.
This cannot be overemphasized. Abuse cannot be overemphasized. We need justice. When do we need it? We need it now. When do we need it? We need it now.
I'm gonna leave her link in the description box, and I want you to go check out her channel and see what she's got to say about this whole topic about rape and abuse. Okay, in the Nigerian social media, a lot has been going on since a week ago, which has got me thinking and want to share this with you, which is very, very important. Abuse is a very serious matter. Rape is a very serious matter, and no one deserves to go through all of that. Yeah. Now, what is abuse? Abuse can take different forms, ranging from exploitation, disrespectful treatment, okay, leading to physical harm or causing physical harm. We've got several types of abuse, several types, but the four most important ones are the ones that are very, very, very like popular. We've got child abuse, we've got physical abuse, we've got sexual abuse, child molestation, child pornography, we've got neglect, we've got verbal and emotional abuse. Abuse don't really need to be when you're being raped or when you're being abuse can be verbal. You can be hearing things for several years and you start seeing yourself as that person. It's destroyed your head. Okay? So having said that, like I said, a week ago or a few days ago, a young lady about 23 years of age was raped, was beaten to death and raped in Nigeria. This lady's name is Omozua Walia. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, pardon me. But okay, so this young lady was raped. As if that wasn't enough, they went ahead to they beat her up with a fire extinguisher. They broke her head, they broke her face, her eyes, everything, you know, and she died. A few hours later she passed away. Okay, and this made people to start talking and start protesting about this rape issue, and as a result of that, a whole lot of other people summoned the courage to start coming out and speaking about their own incidents. We saw incidents about 4-year-olds getting raped, 5-year-olds getting raped by grown-ass men. One that got people really talking was the one of a popular musician called Peruzzi. He is in Davido's record label, and he 8 years ago raped this lady called Princess. This Princess lady came out. She was amongst the other several ladies who came out to speak up. She came out and she wrote on Instagram to say that Peruzzi raped her. He is a bigger person in the sense of he's a celebrity, and the lady's an attention seeker, which is typical these days. Like, if you come out and you speak about rape, or you speak about abuse, especially when it has to do with someone very popular in the community, they see you as an attention seeker. They see you that you want to make money off of it and all of that rubbish. Okay, and this person has got fans, they've got followers looking up to him. What he tweeted about 8 years ago caught up with him. There's one thing about social media: it could make or it could break you. And no matter what you do, don't just decide that because you've got a phone and you've got a data, you could just sit down there and just type whatever you like on social media. It would never be forgotten. I'm gonna leave the clips or the pictures up there, and you're gonna have a look about what a human being, someone who calls himself human. He tweeted it in his own, he was actually like, he tweeted it to say that he is a rapist. I will rape you. I will rape you. He kept on saying that he's raped a lot of other people and he will still rape some more. This is what someone you call, this is what your celebrity, this is what your musician is talking about. And he went ahead to deny it. So now he has seen that this tweet has been digged out. He's got nothing to actually. Initially, I thought he was gonna say that he was photoshopped, or all of those things like they always claim, but he found out that he was even more serious than he thought, and then he came out to apologize. He also brought out an apology letter to his fans and to everyone, which I'm gonna be leaving up there. His fans and everyone saying that he was, at that time, he was young and he was stupid. You was young at the age of 22 years old. You was young. We agree. You was young. 22 years old is being young, yeah. But 22 years old, you are an adult. 22 years old, you're able to tell from good and bad. 22 years old, you're able to tell that when you forcefully have your way, you know, through a girl or a woman, you know that it is wrong. You do not take advantage of anyone. Even a 10-year-old, an 18-year-old will know that that is a very bad thing to do. And you come here and tell us about how young and stupid you are. Who raised you? Like, who are you? You are cancelled, period. You raped someone, you raped the person, and that's it. And you need to be arrested. Something needs to be done. He needs to be taken up the streets. He needs to be taken up from where normal people are. Like in Africa, it's so like very typical to raise a girl child, and you teach the child how to sit down, you teach the child how to not open her legs when she's sitting, you teach the child how to cook, how to treat men, how to treat women, how to treat a child. You teach the child not to speak when something is going on in their house, or you teach the child to, there's so much pressure on a girl child in Africa that they forget to teach these boys the right thing, these boys, and they don't let them know how to treat people. They don't tell them things because they're boys, because boys have been thought they have power over the women, so they can do whatever they like. Okay, then when these boys grow up, they become animals. When these boys grow up, they don't know any other thing but to be acting superior over, like, when they see a female. And it's totally wrong. There is something that needs to stop in Africa. They still do it today. And if you are a woman in this time and age and you have a boy child, teach the child better. I hear whenever a woman comes out to say that she's been raped, the first thing that some people go ahead to say is, oh, why would you be raped when you was dressed indecently? Why would you be raped when you're wearing a short skirt, a shorts? Why would you be raped when your breasts are showing? Who raised this man? What has gone wrong with morals? What has gone wrong with self-discipline, with controlling yourself? You should be taught how to control yourself in the very beginning. So are you telling me that if you see a naked woman on the street, you're going to go ahead and rape her because she's naked? Are you trying to tell me that as a husband in a home, or as a father, you see a child naked, you're going to rape them because they're naked? Where is your control? Where is your self-control? Where is the self-discipline? Where is it? It's their body. It's like telling a child not to go out to play. It's like telling a child not to go and do whatever they want to do as children because you think you can't control yourself. It's like you can't dress your child, like you can't let them do what children do because you can't get hold of yourself. Are you serious? Who raised this man? Now I'm not understanding. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. How about the Muslim girls who was raped with their hijab on, all covered up? They still got raped. A lot of them, they still got raped. So it's not something about how you're dressing or how you're not dressing. It's about self-discipline. It's about self-control. It's about knowing that you don't have right over anyone to forcefully put yourself on them. It is wrong to understand that. You need to understand that when a girl says no, she means no. Don't say, oh, she was saying no because she said no, but her body says yes. No. No is no. It don't matter what her body is saying. It don't matter what anything, how she behaves when she's saying the no. She says no, N-O, no. Even as a wife, when your wife says no, it's no. You don't force your way to your wife. That's the height of disrespect. You do not. When someone says no, they mean no. You should let them be. Why would you want to forcefully penetrate a woman? A young girl? You see grown men raping a 4-year-old. How disgusting can that be? How I can't even bring myself to think about the act. I saw this young girl speaking about it. A 4-year-old? A 4-year-old? Really? A grown man? Not once, not twice. How can you? Oh my God, you see, mothers, you need to keep your child. You need to protect your girl child. Even your boy child, because they've got all of them on the streets walking and you think they're normal. These people aren't normal. These people are devils and the hell is empty. Mothers, you need to keep your child safe. You need to, because there are pedophiles everywhere, every day walking about in the body of uncles, aunties, teachers, name them. Family members are even the worst. You leave a child with an uncle, you don't know the child has been molested, and the child would never speak because they're scared. I've heard too much, and it's so heartbreaking to see these things go on. We are raising queens, we are raising kings, and we do not want to be hearing or seeing this sort of things. That it is absolutely oh, what is going on? We need to actually see these people brought to book. These girls need justice. We need to actually see them detained and put in there where they belong. They don't belong here with us. Okay? So when these things happen and they try to protect these people, or they try to say, oh, she's an attention seeker, or she's doing this, she's doing that, there is always an ultimate truth in whatever the girl is saying, and we need to listen to them. We need to understand that. A girl in Africa, if you come out and say that you've been raped, or they know that you've been raped, automatically you've been ranked as a second option. So no girl wants to feel like that. No girl wants to be seen as a second option. So for a girl in Africa to actually come out and say that they was raped or they've been raped, it's a big deal, because she knows she has to even go through that. But she's speaking at least just so she knows that she can be protected and she can be safe. And you know, the more when you speak about something, you're free. Okay, so we need to like talk about this. We need to always like make sure that these people are brought to book and they face their punishment, because they have to. They really do have to. When I read comments in some pages like this, I am disgusted to my stomach when I see some women laughing about these issues. They go, oh, this is laughable. Oh, this is like a drama. This is like a story. Really? Really? Have you been through abuse before? Have you been through rape before? I don't think you understand what it means. I do not think. Emotional abuse, a lot of it. So if you're the type that you have been abused, if you've gone through it, I know what it feels like. I can relate to it. Okay, because I have been a victim of domestic violence. I can relate to it like properly. I know what it feels like. Okay, so if you've been abused before, you really need to speak out. You need to speak to someone. If you've been abused before, you need to speak to someone. I know it is so hard, but there are people out there to help you. Do not die in silence. A lot of people are speaking up now, so you should take advantage of that and speak out as well. The fact that people are coming out to speak out regardless of what anyone thinks about it is it's something to be, you know, hopeful for about. Do something. Don't be scared. If you're living with a partner that's abusing you, you need to speak up. If you're worried about someone you care for, speak for them. Do something for them. They might be like scared or they might be upset with you, but in the long run they're gonna thank you because you saved their life. We as some people who has got some sort of community who look up to us, we've got some sort of voice, and knowing that a lot of people look up to us, we need to speak. So I've gone ahead to speak with my big sis who lives in the United States of America. She's the owner of a brand called Double Down Cosmetics, a black owned business. Okay, she is very supportive because I always see her speak about domestic violence, and she has this organizations about how she helped people that's been through abuse and all of that. And I hit her up and I spoke with her about it, and she has given me some links, and which I believe strongly she is part of it. I'm gonna be leaving these links in the description box below. If you live in the USA and you are struggling and you don't know who to speak to, I want you to hit this the link, and you would definitely need this, find the support that you need. Okay, and if you live in the UK, I'm gonna be leaving a helpline as well in the description box below where you can get help. Okay, and also you can even call 999. You can call the emergency, ring 999, and then you get the help that you need. If you're there and you can't access a phone or anything, the minute that you get the opportunity, just do something as fast as you can. Speak to someone. If you're in Nigeria, I'm sorry, I haven't really got a link to where you can get this, but I'm sure Pamela in her video will be leaving you a link, or leaving you the name of an organization, or whichever, how you're gonna get help. I hope I've been able to help with the little that I can. Speak up for our women, speak up for our girls, because these things are scary. We're raising queens. If you have a daughter, you'll be scared to your stomach, like you don't even know what to do when these animals are moving about on the street. I've got a younger sister who is panicking to death. Like, she's panicking every day. She says to me, sister, I'm so scared seeing all these rape things going about. I'm so scared. I tell her, go off the social media, you don't have to say it, but you can't shut people out from doing what they want to do, because horrible things are going on. So these things are what we need to like speak about and deal with it and treat it, and make sure that all these people, like, they're brought to book. Okay, we are hoping that this man Peruzzi is brought to book. We are hoping that justice is brought for Omozua, because no one deserves to be treated like that and be murdered in her own in cold blood. You know, just kill someone, a young girl in the church. She was raped in the church. It's so horrible, okay? And as if that wasn't enough, they took her own life. We don't need to keep quiet when we see things like this. We need to go out there and tweet and let everyone know that these people needs to be taken away. They are a threat to our children. They are a threat to everyone. You see a grown man, you know, harassing sexually and molesting a boy child. All these things for everyone to do, because if you don't do it, one day it could happen to your one. So we all need to speak about this in one way or another. We all need to speak about it, okay? So I'm going to be leaving these links in the description box below. So that's it for this video. I hope I've been able to like say some things about this issue, and I hope that we speak more about it. I hope that we support and I hope that we support the ones that are coming out to speak about it more, and hoping that someday everything will get better, okay? So until then, if you have any questions and you have anything to share that would help us as well with this issue, leave it in the comment, and you can always hit me up on my Instagram at gooddazzle. I'm always there to reply your DMs. I always reply, even though there are much, I always reply, okay? So make sure to hit me up, and then we can talk about it and do something, okay? So that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one, and before that, make sure you share this video. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know whenever another video drops, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye for now.